welcome back to my channel, our channel, I don't know. Thanks for watching or stopping by to see this tutorial. I will tell you this tutorial was a hot mess. Like, my dogs are barking at people doing street construction, and then I probably will edit it out of the video, but like my eye, pretty sure Marshall hair got in my eye, and it's just, it was a bad time. It was painful. So anyway, and then there's this part that I thought was filming, and I don't know if it just stopped, we'll find out, or if, you know, I just didn't hit the button like I thought I did. So anyway, thanks for bearing with me. This is like, I don't really have an everyday look because I've gotten like 5 new palettes in the past 6 weeks, maybe it's 4 new palettes in the past 6 weeks. So I don't have an everyday look right now. This is the one I wore for my final interview, the one that, you know, sealed the deal. But I like it because it's just a pop of color. I used to do a lot of just pop of color where it was kind of neutral. So you could do any color, and I show you some examples. And then also I really like kind of a neutral but pinkish cheek, and then I can change up my lipstick. So this is kind of, if I had an everyday kind of look, this is what it would be. I just wouldn't spend as much time on it because I normally don't wear as much face makeup as I do for these videos. I'm getting ready to go out to dinner too, so so let me know what you think. I'm going to be like trying to put at least 2-3 videos up a week. My next one's...
My one's coming up, and not in any order. Ah! You guys know I have to drop like one thing every video, right? Alright, my next one coming up is, well, this tutorial, and then I've Influencer box. I don't know if any of you have heard about those, but they're pretty cool gig. I mean, free stuff, right? Pretty cool gig. So I will tell you about that. And then I'll tell you about Bodyography. I'm going to do a review of some of their stuff. I contacted them so to see if I could get you guys a discount on their stuff. So look for that. They'll probably air a couple days after each other. And then another tutorial, the style box. I should get my wannable style box here in like, I don't know, the next a couple days. It just shipped. I think it's supposed to be here like May 2nd. Maybe May 1st. And then I'm going to talk about my experiences as an Uber driver. Yeah. And then another tutorial, Battle of the Boxes, Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Must-Haves for May. And another tutorial, and where I do my makeup. And then also somebody requested that I do like the birthday freebies, which is I'm going to dinner and using one of them, getting BD's Mongolian barbecue. Free. And that's like my favorite restaurant. So I will try to do that. That'll be kind of like last on my list because you can just search them very easily. That's what I do. You just gotta sign up and be prepared for a lot of emails. So thank you again for stopping by, and I am so grateful for you and all your comments and laughing with me at my last daily look box. I appreciate it. See ya. Alright, I started with the UD B6 Vitamin-Infused Complexion Prep Spray. Pretty much, I don't feel like it does anything, but I just need to get rid of it. This is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I've already done my eyebrows. I've got a few new tools from Morphe. I've never tried these. This is the S25. After using that, I feel like it's pretty good. I'll talk about that later. This is the UD primer in Eden, and I think I'm about done using it. I don't like it. This is Sex Kitten NYX Eye Shadow, and then I'm going to use the Birchbox blending brush to apply that. And I'm going to apply it to my crease, but I like to apply well above the crease, almost to the eyebrows with my base color. So the crease a little bit below and a good amount above. Please forgive me because
stuff keeps randomly deleting on this video. This video has been a pain to make. There's just nothing working right. And I don't have all this stuff right in front of me, so I'm playing it by memory. This is the Morphe S21. Luckily, I have, and I'm using the Sex Kitten again. Luckily, I have put pictures so that I can tell you what it is, because the brushes I don't know yet. Most of the stuff I know. But I'm just putting that a little bit more thicker on the outer crease part, and I am just concentrating this in the crease. It just makes it a little bit more of a shadow. And then I'm blending it out. I blend a lot in this, and I don't blend as much as I normally do in this video. This is LOL by NYX, of course. It's a little bit brighter than Chickadee. I keep calling it Chickadee sometimes. This is Taper Blending Brush by Bodyography. It is my favorite brush, like, for everything. And I'm just putting that in the crease, a little bit below the crease, and in the outer corner. I'm also putting it on my actual eyelid in the top middle. I'm not putting it too much above my crease, because I do want to keep it a little bit under where I put that Sex Kitten. I also like to keep my eyes open for the most part, because that's how you are most of the time, and so I want to, I'm not going to be closing my eyes walking around so everybody can see my makeup. I think it helps a lot since I've been doing that recently. Now this is the Birchbox blending. When you see me tapping on my hands, it's probably because it has no product on it, and I'm just tapping it to make sure it doesn't. So I just blended right there. This is the NYX Pencil and Milk, and I'm just showing you that there's a bunny on there because you already know it's cruelty-free because it is on my channel. And I'm just putting that on the inner corner as you see, and then I also am putting it a little bit up on the lid. And then I like to tap it out to blend it a little bit. Some people don't, but I like to because I think it makes it a little bit smoother, because sometimes pencils can leave a little bit of texture, and I don't really want texture on my eyes. So I just blend it out, and I normally do that by tapping. I do rub a little bit. And I think I would just love this because it makes my color a little bit stand out a little bit more, and I think it also works as more of like a nice extra primer. Using that LOL again, I'm going in and just kind of blending that and making sure that, because I might have erased a little bit of the color on the top middle part of the lid, just making sure that there's still some there. You can always do this at the end too. It's not a big deal when you do this part. Now we're going to use the Bodyography eyeshadow brush, and this really picks up color. I've just received it the other day, and then I'm going to put NYX I Have Headache. This is very powdery, not like it looks powdery, it doesn't have like a lot of fallout, but I really like how bright and kind of chalky it looks, and it takes a little bit of that chalkiness away, but not the brightness when I put it over the milk. I just really like this color. I didn't think I would. And that's my same Bodyography taper blending brush that I love. And I didn't put any more product on it. I'm just blending stuff and making sure it's blended. And then this is the Modern Minerals brush that we got in our boxy charms. I'm taking Top Notch. I think it might be called Top Notch Excellence or just Top Notch. But anyway, I'm taking that and putting that in the outer corners, and then I will work it a little bit into the crease. But I want it darker in the outer corner, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. I just forgot earlier. Tapered blending, Bodyography, and then you see that I put no more product. I'm just blending that so that it can go a little bit further into the crease without being so dark. There it is, Top Notch Excellence. And then I'm putting a little bit more on just the lid part. I do like stuff being blended, but I also like a clear mark sometimes of this is a light color and this is not. So, there. Now for the fun part, this is Starlooks Ultra Orchid pencil, Ultra Orchid pencil, and I'm putting it on the lower lid. Now I've put this a few times on the top lid, and it is so creamy and just wonderful, but it will transfer when your eyes are open to your, well, my crease, and so I don't wear it on the top. If I put powder, it won't do it as soon, but it still does it within a couple hours. So that's how pretty, I mean, it's just beautiful. And I'm so excited that I need to show you the Ultra Hunter, which is a beautiful green. I mean, like, I think it looks more like a Kelly green to me, but anyway, so I put that under my, on my lower lashes. And this is a Morphe something, hopefully you saw. And I'm just making sure it's even, and I'm not putting any product on it right now, just moving it. And then I'm also moving it to where I'm going to put my eyeliner later, the extra product, so there's not just more in one spot than the other. This is the I Have a Headache Again by NYX. I'm using that same Morphe brush and just putting that on the inner corner of my lower eyelid and then blending it to the middle. This is the Tamanna, and then that pretty blue color, and I'm putting that in the middle. And then I'll blend it a little bit to where the two colors meet, but I don't want to, I still want to keep that purple there, so I'm lightly putting that blue on the purple. And you'll see I barely put it on the outer corners. This also helps hold it there, since it is so creamy and wants to kind of slip and slide. And now I'm using the crown brush that we got in our Ipsies a few months back, and just, I'm not putting product on it, I'm just blending it out a little bit. This is a e.l.f. pencil that came in a set. It doesn't really have a name. It has blue sparklies, and I should have sharpened it and used heat because it wasn't really coming off that much. But it is really pretty. It's really old, like probably have had it for 2 or 3 years. And then I'm using the Urban Decay shadow box and the color Flash, I believe, yes. And I'm putting that on my waterline just to kind of set, that's the B75, just to kind of set the eyeliner that I just kind of put on. I wish I would have used a blue color for that. I don't know why I picked purple. I think I actually messed up because I really kind of wanted a blue or turquoise color in there, but I mean, I do switch up this look very often with just mainly the pop of color. Alright, now I'm going to take the Morphe, I think it's S8. It's a very, very thin eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to use that to apply my NYX eyeliner, NYX Gel eyeliner. And I liked this. This is my first time using it. I have to smell the eyeliner. But anyway, it's my first time using it. And I think it's very good for like precision and putting a thin line on your eyelid. But I don't think it's great for the wing, just my opinion, because it is so thin and it's easy to mess up, as you'll see here. Whoops. Nope. I haven't messed up yet. But I will mess up. You'll see it. Just trying to draw a little bit upward. There it is. So it's just not easy as the a little bit of a thicker one, because I'm trying to do a large space with a little brush. So I do like it, just not for the job I'm trying to do. So I'll show you how I fix that here in a second. I use a pointed Q-tip. I just wipe it off. There's no product on there. I'm just wiping it off. And then I will go in with that same Q-tip. Oh, I think I put liner on because I did rub a little bit of it off. So then I put some product, which is that I Have a Headache from NYX, back on the Q-tip, and then I just kind of place it where I had the little boo-boo. And then you don't have to blend, but I blended just to barely touch that up. So it helped, I think. Thirsty. Now I'm using that S21 again, which is kind of like a blending brush. This is Moon Dust. Cosmic Urban Decay. It's, oh, the color's Cosmic, and it is just like white glitter. It does not actually have white coloring, which I was kind of bummed about, so I use this sometimes just like for funsies. And I'm going to show you right here what it looks like, so you can see that it's really just glitter. It does have a little bit of fallout, not significant, but definitely some fallout. And this is the NYX Girl Talk, and oftentimes I'll put that on top instead, because I just like the creamy look of it and shininess. So, and sometimes I don't put anything on top. I'm happy with this look. So that's just like a whitish, palish pink. I really like it. So, but I didn't do anything with that today. This is Lord & Berry mascara. I will save you a million minutes of your life. Oh, look, my eyes are done. So here is the part where it gets comedic. I was getting ready to do my face makeup, and I guess a dog hair got in my eye, which can be very painful. And I just want you to see the pain that is occurring. This is the most painful it's been in like a year. And that was me at my most attractive. And I forgot to hit record. Well, I hit record, I guess I just didn't actually hit it like I thought I did. So I have already done most of my face makeup. So I used NYX concealer, the primer, Jouer primer, and the Jouer matte moisture tint that I love, and Bodyography. I think it's in Dahlia. So that's the cream blush, and just make sure you use that before you use any powders on your face. And then this is the Morphe MB30 or something. This is my first time using it, and I really did like that. And I'm just showing you what powders from the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder and where I put them. That brush was a NYX brush. Sorry. And then that's the Luxe brush that we got in our Ipsy. And now I'm just finishing up what I started, because I did realize kind of in the middle that it wasn't recording any longer. So I'm trying to define my jawline a little bit more. I think this makes a little bit of a difference. I don't do it a lot because I don't think it makes that significant of a difference, and it's not worth the time it takes, but show you what I do. I'm just putting a little bit on up on my chin to create a little bit of a more pointier chin, I guess you'd say. Now I always put like a bronzer usually, or something, or a contour with a little bit of red or orange in it towards my hairline, since my hair is red, because I guess I have, like, I don't know, somebody said a widow's peak, but my grandma's widow's peak was like way deeper in the top. But anyway, I do that, and it helps with my big forehead. And then this is an e.l.f. contour brush, and just putting that above my eyebrows. And this is just the brush from e.l.f. that I use to apply my foundation. I'm using that to define where I put my blush and bronzer. I like that instead of using actual lightening powder, because I don't like the look of using the lightening powder. My nose takes forever, and I'm still not completely happy with my process for it, so it's kind of a learning process as I go. I do like to use my fingers though, because I think it helps with some of the precision and stuff that it's hard to get tools in there, I think. And I think what helps my nose the most is actually that little, using the white matte from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in there. Because I do wish my nose looked a little bit different. I don't hate it, I just don't like it. So I'm putting a little bit of contour powder underneath my lips because it makes them look a little bit more full. Not that I have an issue there. This is the NYX Illuminating powder that I just love, and I put it lightly under my eyebrow because I don't like a big bunch of shine. This is the Ofra Pink Sapphire that we got in our BoxyCharm in April, and I just used it from the lid because I wasn't sure if I would like it or not, so could still give it away. And this is the e.l.f. Complexion brush. I just put it on my chest, and I do like it, but it did have actual pigment, and I'm used to these powders not having really much pigment, just being mostly sparkly. And the way it looked on me is it made me look like I had really dry, like overly tan skin, like the leathery kind of thing. And I think it just wasn't good for my complexion. I wonder now that I'm a little more tan if it would have been, but I gave it to somebody else who I think would appreciate it because it's a great product. And this is the electric lip slide and the color Lip Sync, I think. And I really like how this feels. It just makes your lips feel so nice. And it's a little bit purpley, which I think is kind of neat. I didn't really have this color in my collection. Finishing up putting that on, then I'm going to remove it from the inner part of my lips to get on my teeth. Now I'm using on the Cupid's bow the NYX Illuminating Powder. I really like to highlight my Cupid's bow. And then taking the clip out, then I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slicking Setting Spray. Now I know what makeup setting spray is. I kind of didn't say that last time. I just don't think it works on me. I don't know what it's supposed to do on me because it's not happening. So, but this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Have a super duper day. Bye.